All right. Cycle Frontier patch 2.1.0. This is coming out October 5th, 2022. Anno Domini. Hey, prospectors. It is us again, the community team. We're now having our first patch and regular update for Season 2, keyword regular. Focused on taking care of some of the bugs and issues left and right. These will be in addition to the hot fixes we've had over the course of the last week and aim to prevent further of these fixes to come up before next update. So since that's that, let's jump right into it. Changes. Perks are mostly back on the menu. Change some perk recipes and general item values from Theris Island to help balance out the game's economy. Theris Iron value reduced from 1282 to 1085. Faction point gains reduced from 13 to 10. Pure Theris Iron also seen reductions. Ingots also now require 3x teratomorphic crystal cores to craft. Change the iron ingots requires 3 Terra crystal cores to craft. Also, Spinebriar rarity level changed from epic to rare. Value down from 3845 to 2563. Faction points down 38 to 26. This is in addition to the spawn rate reduction applied to the previous hotfix. As a result, some perks won't require the crystal cores anymore. Hunter vision will remain unavailable for now. I think that's for the best. Mature Rattler eyes are no longer used to grant hunter vision on helmets. They can now be used to increase protection against creatures. Increase rewards for the first mission of every faction. Increase the amount of creature spawns around the lagoon and Bright Sands. Hunting jobs should be a bit easier now. That's excellent news. I knew that this was going to be a bit of a sus one. Miscellaneous. The room full of mushrooms will just be a bit less full of mushrooms. Proof that the cultist isn't such a fun guy after all. Added some tooltips for the different currencies in game. Kmark's Orem insurance tokens added a few new tooltips to the shop's interface. Made the Conquest of Knowledge banner glow just a bit more. Bug fixes. Fixed a few instances where players could shoot through thin walls, pipes, other geometric shapes, proper line of sight only. Prevented some normally inaccessible spots from being accessed. Melee attacks should now work properly and as intended. On that note, here's said intention. You can sprint while charging a melee attack. Your sprint speed is, however, reduced while charging a melee attack. Got it. Playing around with this shouldn't lock you out of being able to perform melees anymore. Hack away with glee and intended murder. Flying off into an evac ship should now properly end your exploration and bring you back to the station instead of suddenly finding yourself on a long way back down towards a splatfest. Evac ships won't throw you flying like a human meteor as they're taking off. Fix various issues causing crashes and or soft locks around the tutorial missions. As a note, please make sure to properly finish the tutorial and not skip any step whenever possible. Further improve general performance and took care of a nasty issue that would lead to infinite loading on game start. Prevented a character preview from disappearing after hitting escape on the character selection. We added a few banner sprays charms that were missing, even though they, well, should have been in there. Fixed some visual conflicts between weapon codings and some weapons that are used on. Re-added some missing foliage here and there, all for your natural pleasures. You should now be able to deploy and drop properly as a squad. On that note, it is not possible anymore to drop together on a map if one or more of your squad mates doesn't have access to it yet. We looked into several issues related to perks from the Forge. Tackled a weird issue where prospectors with an increased max HP value from perks would drop back to 100 after picking something up. Fixed an exploit that allowed players to potentially increase the capacity of their backpacks to an infinite amount. Sorry, tech's great right now, but we still don't know how to make bags of holding. Heck. Took down another exploit that would allow for infinite speed stacking on backpacks. This fix has now has not been approved by the Flash. Fixed more issues related to Forge perks that wouldn't work properly or even at all. Starter packs can now be claimed without issue and their full contents received poggers. Remove some doors that would appear in duplicate on Crescent. What was behind door number 2? Well, another bloody door. Choosing return to station should now take you back to station. fixed an issue that allowed prospectors to blind an entire server with a predator helmet. I think this is what the darkness bug that we were experiencing. It would make other people not be able to see. It was funny. I think there was a player who used this against me, and I killed him anyway. Feels good, man. Got his ass. Fix some localization issues, including one where the game would welcome you to a Friday playtest on a login error in Italian. Don't ask. That might be my favorite. Known issues. Soldier's Blade is currently missing its icon. There's a stuck spot under rock formation at Jungle Thermal Ponds. Door in a building north of Vaccine Labs that can't be closed after it's open. There's a stuck spot between battery slots of dig site. It can happen that mouse sensitivity on station jumps up, but this is normal on the surface. Cultist Maelstrom has its size decreased in the Fortuna Pass preview. Purchasing Fortuna Pass levels will show you rewards from previous tiers, but you will receive the right ones. No sound is playing during Fortuna Pass level up. Overlay when in the tech tree, an item with weight reduction perk cannot be placed in your safe pockets. Steam in-game bundle displayed prices do not match KRW and VND. The comma used by Steam and in-game and the positioning is different. However, the final checkout price and Steam are correct. It can happen that a red hit marker appears despite the player not dying when shooting with the comrade. Okay. Specific head option for prime time isn't available to vet players. And that's it for our patch notes here. Good amount of bug fixing and a healthy dose of economic balancing. We're planning to keep updates rolling on a regular basis while hopefully keeping the road smooth with less emergency hotfixes on their way. As usual, don't forget to join the Discord and make sure to follow us on Twitter. Thanks for your time and attention. Fortuna 3 will open again once our maintenance is done and over with. Until then, take care of yourselves, prospectors. Big fan of the flavor text in these, as always. I do think that it makes the information more enjoyable to read and a lot more digestible. I will also say that it feels good that most of the perks are back in the game and working as intended. This will inspire me to definitely jump into Theris Island and explore the Forge and all that it has to offer. So be sure to keep an eye out for some of that content coming to the YouTube soon, TM. Don't forget, we are still doing our subathon that is 24/7. I'm gaming on stream, eating, sleeping, working out. We got guest broadcasters. We have not gone down once since the beginning of season 2. We are still live. There are over 100 hours still on the clock, as you can see down below me. And something tells me that it will not decrease with any haste. So definitely make sure you swing through. Drops are transpiring. I believe they will go live October 6th, which I believe is when we'll try and get this video out to you. So it's today. Drops begin. Make sure you come through. We have a 24/7 channel where you can definitely make sure that you receive everything that the drops program has to offer this time around. They will last for around 10 or 11 days. So jumped up. I'll see you in here. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.